cross-chain oracles and tokens because there are too many chains and too many tokens. So this is a team of Zach, Arthur, and Harry. And what is our problem? So as Ethereum gas becomes more expensive, layer 2 solutions and sidechains were introduced to transact faster and cheaper. Now we have an ever-growing number of chains and tokens on chains and L2, etc., etc. Capital is being spread more thinly across a greater number of L2s and sidechains. Markets are becoming isolated silos with less efficiency than if they all work together seamlessly, as they do with DeFi on Ethereum mainnet. So the solution to this is let smart contracts see what's happening on other chains. An oracle for events, not just prices and callbacks, will forever change DeFi. So we want Chainlink plus, etc. Essentially, to scale Ethereum, we want to use DeFi anywhere gas is cheap, but we need to get the tokens there first. So to do this, we're going to zap tokens from one chain to another. So if you think of a portal gun, we lock up a token on ERC, on Ethereum mainnet, we zap it through the portal, the Magic Oracle monitors all of the events across multiple different blockchains and proves our lock event has occurred. So tokens can only be used in one place at a time. On the home chain, they're locked. Then on side chains, we use the Oracle to prove they've been locked, then burn them to move them to another chain. Then we can send them back to the home chain to unlock them via the proof of another event. The Oracle has a consistent view of lots of different blockchains and potentially off-chain data feeds like DHL and FedEx. It compiles all the events and transactions into a Merkle tree. Same tree is built with multiple hash algorithms suitable for Ethereum, ZK snarks, and ZK starks. The Merkle roots and some metadata is periodically published to the Oracle contract on multiple blockchains. People can query the Oracle API to retrieve the Merkle path proof for any specific event. Contracts can then use this as a building block for cross-chain event-triggered protocols, such as the token warp gate. So we've published the source code for the token warp gate demonstration. It implements the basic warp gate logic, allowing you to warp and dewarp ERC20 tokens across chains, although it uses a mock oracle for now. It emits warp and dewarp events. You take the warp event to another chain to prove that you've sent the tokens there. On foreign chains, it will mint tokens, and on the home chain, it will unlock them. It's currently deployed on Polygon, Arbitrum, and Kovan. So we also tried to do programming with ZK Starks because we wanted to prove multiple different events happened at the same time across multiple different chains. So we tried to use Starkware Cairo to essentially prove set membership in the Merkle trees. But there were differences when programming with Cairo and ZK Snarks and ZK Stark style things, which made it unintuitive at first. But while we were playing with that, we also found out that we could try to exploit the sandbox and the playground for Cairo. So the Cairo language lets you include blocks of arbitrary Python code, and with some poking and prodding, we could execute commands and read from the Linux environment. So here's the uname output. We're also trying to use it to mine Monero with the free CPU time. And without checking the Cairo source, developers could be tricked into running malware if they run it on their own machine. And thank you. Please let us know if you have any questions.